Hello Vorthos and Commander players, I'm Prospo and I welcome you to EDH Scout. Today we have a new, fully flavorful EDH Commander deck tech. We will be in Azorius colors and we have chosen the Birds Tribe as the main theme of the deck. Hope you enjoy! We will choose as commander Kastral, the Windcrested, the new bird legend in white-blue from Bloomburrow. He is arguably the best and most flavorful Birds Tribal commander for the Birds Tribe in Azorius. The main theme of the deck will be the Birds Tribe, of course. We will try to fill the board with them, and as they have flying, we will try to deal combat damage to our opponents to gain more value from Kastral's abilities. The +1/+1 counters will be a light sub-theme of the deck as well. Let's get into it. Alongside with Kastral, we will add the two versions of Kanzi in order to boost our birds. Kanzi, Airy Keeper, will come down later in the game to give a massive boost to our birds. Kanzi, Sky Warden, cares about our flying birds and boosts them as long as he is attacking or defending. Gwaihir, the Wind Lord, will give vigilance to our birds in order to be free to attack and defend as well. Let's see the ramp cards. We have 13 cards that can ramp us. We start with a classic catch-up ramp for white with Cartographer's Hawk and Scouting Hawk. Let's reduce the cost of our flying creatures with Warden of Evos Isle and Watcher of the Spheres. Stormscape Familiar will reduce the cost of our white spells. Seashell Cameo and Azorius Keyrune are two flavorful 3-mana mana rocks. We will add Patchwork Banner for its Anthem effect as well. We will add 3 2-mana mana rocks. These are the Arcane Signet, the Azorius Signet, and the Talisman of Progress. We will finish this section with 2 generic ramp cards, Myriad Landscape and Wayfarer's Bauble. Let's move on to the card draw effects with 14 cards. Our commander Kastral leads this section, of course, with his last ability. The birds were a supported tribe in Onslaught block. We've got Seaside Haven, a nice flavorful land from this set. Other flavorful card draw effects from the block were Airborne Aid and Crookclaw Elder. We will continue the combat damage theme and turn it into card draw with this version of Kindred Discovery and Curiosity Crafter. We will exchange Impaler's Strike with 3 cards as well. 2 Saga enchantments will create bird tokens and draw cards. These are Love Song of Night and Day and the Raven's Warning. Skycrier will help with his political card draw as well. Aerial Extortionist and Ledger Shredder will tax our opponents and we will draw cards. Muyanling, Sky Dancer, help by creating beefy bird tokens and later in the game turn your islands into card draw engines. Winged Wards is a nice on-theme card draw spell. Let's move on to the removal spells. We have 16 spells in this section with Aerial Extortionist with his repeatable removal ability, who is already in the deck from the previous section. This section is led by Ravenform, of course, the most flavorful and powerful removal spell for the Birds Tribe. We will remove some creatures by using Lieutenant Kirtar and Aerial Assault. We will repeatedly bounce opposing threats by using Keeper of the Nine Gales and Skymark Rock. Fang Song and Strix Serenade are 2 powerful and flavorful counterspells. 3 more on-theme counterspells are Dazzling Denial, Lofty Denial, and Discombobule Aid. Nimble Obstructionist has a nice Stifle Cycle ability, and Cloud Chaser Kessler can remove enchantments. We will close the removal suite with Perplexing Test, a massive bounce spell, and Mayor Terror, who can exile all the black creatures. Blatant Thievery will help us steal the best permanent from each opponent. Every tribal deck has many lords and anthem effects. Let's add a few more in our deck. From the recent Bloomburrow set, we've got Murmuration for a nice anthem and token generation effect. Valley Quest Caller is a 2-mana lord for the birds. Not bad. From 2002's Judgment set, we will pick Soulcatcher's Eyrie to boost our bird flock as our birds die. Focusing on the Flying Matter sub-theme, we will add Imperial Eagle of course. Steel Plume Marshal and Kanji's Lieutenant boost our entire flying team as they attack. Let's create a few more bird tokens with Migratory Route and Alur's Epiphany. Alur's Epiphany will give an extra turn as well. Let's have some recursion as well with Celestial Gatekeeper who will reanimate 2 birds when he dies. Jackdaw Savior and Tessar, Ancestor's Apostle, will repeatedly reanimate creatures. We will protect our birds with Plume Creed Escort and Eagle of Deliverance ETB abilities. Dawn's Truce and Perch Protection are new additions to our protection suite from Bloomburrow. We cannot miss out the new bird clone Mockingbird. Embracing the Flying Matter sub-theme, we will add Favorable Winds and Rally the Wings for nice boost to our flying birds. Deluge will tap down all the opposing threats, clearing the way from potential blockers with reach, allowing us to attack for an Alpha Strike. We will finish the deck tech with the lands. We have added total 37 lands. We have already mentioned Seaside Haven and Myriad Landscape. Let's see the rest. We start with the 2 flavorful villages from Bloomburrow, Lilypad and Lupin Flower Village. We will add Animal Sanctuary as well for more +1/+1 counters interaction. Restless Anchorage is a flavorful creature land. Uncharted Heaven and Adakar Wastes have flavorful flavor text and art respectively. We continue with a few duals in our colors, Flooded Strand, Hallowed Fountain and Azorius Chancery. Sky Cloud Expanse, Sea of Clouds and Glacier Fortress will be added as well. 3-3 City will lead the way for the flavorful Typal lands. Secluded Courtyard and Unclaimed Territory will follow. Don't forget to add Command Tower and Karl's Bastion in the deck to proliferate our +1/+1 counters. Nine islands and 9 plains will complete the deck. There are a few nice versions with flavorful birds in the art. This was our flavorful Birds Tribal deck in Azorius colors. The deck is led by the mighty Kastral the Windcrested and focuses in the Birds tribe with a Flying Matters and a +1/+1 counter sub-theme. It reached 781 flavor points. We have spent around $140 for this deck. Let's discuss now a more budget version by replacing the 10 more expensive cards of the deck. Fang Song will be replaced by Gust of Wind. Ledger Shredder can be replaced by Aether Channeler for his nice ETB abilities. Kindred Discovery can be replaced by Thieving Magpie for repeatable card draw. Instead of Dawn's Truce, we can restrict our opponents to search their libraries with Aven Mind Sensor. Instead of Mockingbird, we will use Theoretical Duplication for a similar effect. Blatant Thievery can be replaced by Etherize for a mass bounce effect. 3-3 City costs $23 at the moment. Path of Ancestry will replace the Typal flavor. Flooded Strand will be replaced by Fable Passage, a more budget fetch land. Hallowed Fountain will be changed by Prairie Stream, another dual land with basic land types. Sea of Clouds will give its place to Mystic Gate. By changing these 10 cards, we have reduced the budget of the deck to more affordable levels. Now we need to spend a bit more than $50. Hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments below if you have added anything else in your Kastral Birds Tribal deck. Please like, share and subscribe. See you soon with more tribal flavorful videos.